So the general is back and he's refusing to back down. While he was away for Operation Rahat, his prostitute tweet triggered a huge row. But General V.K. Singh, the Minister of State for External Affairs, now says he does not regret a single word that he said. This is a Headlines Today exclusive.
6,500 Indians and about 1,000 foreigners rescued and evacuated from strife-torn Yemen in one of the most complex operations. With me is General V.K. Singh, Minister of State, External Affairs, former Chief of the Army Staff, who oversaw these operations. General, welcome back. Mission accomplished. What was perhaps your biggest challenge?
Gaurav, thank you very much. I am very happy that the nation supported this particular mission that we went in. There were many challenges. There was a challenge of dealing with number of countries. There was a challenge of dealing with number of air traffic controls. There was a channel which was open with Saudi Arabia, where we were to take permissions and time windows, which used to vary. There was a challenge of taking aircraft only during that time window and ensuring that people come and get their immigration done. I mean, it was interesting, it was challenging, and it was satisfying to evacuate so many people.
Any anxious moments? We were told that there was gunfire, there was tension, there were rebel forces, there was a conflict on. Any anxious moments?
See, conflict has been on. More towards the southern part of Yemen. In Aden, our ship could not dock. We had to get them out by the smaller boats, some local, some of the ship itself. There was street fighting going on at that time. Yesterday, there was an airstrike on when we were already in the air at that time. And when we asked for permission, we were told to turn back. Now 600 people were waiting at Sana. We were in the air. The first reaction of everybody was, well, there is an airstrike going on, let's go back.
So what was your command decision as former Army Chief, as MOS? Was this your decision that we will still go in?
My command decision was we will go and take out those 600 people. And I think we were able to ultimately persuade them that, look here, get your fighters out of this place. We are landing.
Wow. Tell me this, you also evacuated a 5-day-old baby. Did your heart ever skip a beat? Fighters are in the air, there is conflict, and you are moving in with a passenger aircraft, with an Air India aircraft?
Gaurav, my heart skipped a beat a number of times. It's not just a 5-year-old baby. We rescued women in very advanced stage of pregnancy. And each one of these was, in fact, this baby, initially when this lady was carrying, it was looking as if she was carrying something else. Till I looked closely and found a baby, and I said, how many days old is the baby? And she said, 5 days old. I said, couldn't you go out of this country 3 months back? They had no answer. The child was suffering from severe jaundice. Yes. I think it has been a premature baby. We straightway utilized the services of the hospital, where there's a Indian health advisor in Djibouti, Dr. Uma. She arranged for an incubator. Yesterday, with the incubator taken on loan, assisting us, Dr. Uma came back with this baby. And today we are trying to send her back to Djibouti. So it's been these are very awkward moments. You don't expect people to be evacuating like this.
And very complex operations where the might of the entire nation came together. We're told Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to King Salman of Saudi Arabia. The diplomats were talking to all sides in this conflict. Explain that to us and explain your role on ground zero, sir.
See, when we were to start this operation, we had to take permissions, and the whole issue was taking its own time. The Prime Minister spoke to the King of Saudi Arabia. He said, we will assist you. After that, the matter went to the Royal Court. We were not giving decisions. We were waiting on ground. We had the aircraft to fly in. There were no permissions coming in. It took quite a diplomatic effort to ensure that we got the time windows. When we got the time windows, we found that we needed more aircraft. So we got another aircraft. And then we found that immigration was a problem in Yemen. There was nothing functional. The systems had crashed. And to top it all, there was a large number of our people who were defaulters. Immigration authorities out there were surprised that a man had come 6 years back with a visit visa and he was still there. So, all kinds of complicated cases. You require an exit visa to get out from there. You have to pay a certain amount of money. Large number of people said, we don't have money. We haven't been paid. This was, every day we used to encounter a new problem.
How did your being on ground zero help? How did you sort out these issues?
See, being on ground zero helped in two ways. One, you could assess the situation correctly. You could take a decision. And secondly, you could raise the level to influence certain things happening. I'll give you two examples. I decided to go to Sana to see how things were and found total chaos out there.
And this one, when firing was on, you went into Sana.
I went into Sana and then I decided to stay for the night out there. Because the time window was not enough for the aircrafts to come back. So I said I'll stay there and it will give me a feel of what Sana is like. Because you will hear all kinds of tales and a military mind can always better appreciate the situation. And after that, that was my first visit. And after that I went to Sana 4 more times. Along with each this thing, so that we could get problems sorted out. A stage had come in the last trip where everybody at the airport knew me. And it helps because there are certain decisions which have to be taken on the spot, which have to be implemented, and if you are not there on ground, things will not come about.
And here we have the United States saying thank you. You have Germany saying thank you. 39 countries. You've rescued about 1,000 foreign nationals from 39 different countries.
We're still rescuing.
And
because our ships, see, the warship has sailed to Aden. We've got a very large complement of foreign nationals on it. There's another ship which should have reached Hodeidah or is about to reach Hodeidah. I'm expecting a very large contingent of foreigners again, especially SAARC countries, Bangladeshis. It was not possible to airlift all these out because our priority is India first and Indians first.
And Bangladesh anyway is very close to your heart.
No, it is very close to my heart, but there was no space.
Yes.
And then to get their immigration done, it's a major problem.
One report I read which said the plane capacity was 180 and you authorized 240. Tell us more about that, and wasn't that extremely complicated or risking lives?
No, I'll not talk about it.
Okay. All of this great work marred by perhaps one comment on saying enjoyed perhaps Pakistan High Commission more?
No, that was, see, I think people have to appreciate what is sarcasm and what is something else. If humor and sarcasm cannot be appreciated, then people should not dish out muck on somebody else.
And then following it up with a statement or with a word like prostitute?
Gaurav, I think a lot of people are only creating all kinds of things. It's a very valid word written by somebody who is well-known writer. If you Google it, you'll find it. I'd said it the last time that I used it. What is being done is that this particular section of media is hell-bent on trying to confuse people that prostitute means a prostitute. It doesn't. A prostitute is somebody whose pen is up for grabs for some motive which is not journalistic. Okay, it's got nothing to do with the other word. Why don't we take it that way? Why don't we also say, see, I can say paid media. It means the same thing.
But you know, the complaint is, it's not just one particular person or a section, but the entire media is being tarred. My entire tribe, so to say, is being tarred.
Gaurav, I don't think that is correct. And if somebody is trying to spread this, I've always said, not now, every time that I've come to the press, that 90% of the media or more is good media.